Beautiful. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. Beautiful.
A bright future awaits us.
This war must end. This is where I shine.
Every succubus can bestow. There is one more aspect to.
cover me, all right?
I got this.
I will resist!
Into the fray!
Damn you!
Retreat is not an option.
Prepare yourself! This is where I shine.
The light take you!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Are you still here?
Kneel before me.
Desna, guide my hand!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Distract them from me.
Good guys always win. got this.
Make your peace.
The light. Take you.
Ouch!
Go. You.
This one's mine! You are nothing before.
I will resist!
Are you still here?
attack!
Prepare yourself.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Time to share your treasures!
Good guys always win.
Retreat is not an option.
Desna, guide my hand.
Into the fray!
Hey!
Cover me, alright?
I got this. Kneel before me.
Make your peace.
The light take you!
zap you. Why not both?
Damn you!
I will resist!
On it! See! Go!
This'll leave a bruise. The inheritor, guide my...
I'm getting my ass kicked.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
God, it hurts!
Distract them for me.
Are you still here?
Prepare yourself!
I'm gonna try this again. Oh. On it! See! Go!
This'll leave a bruise.
Yes.
Desna, guide my hand!
On it! See!
I refuse to surrender.
I think I can push through this?
This one's mine.
Make your peace.
to share your treasures.
Retreat is not an option.
Prepare yourself.
Cover me, all right?
Esna, guide my hand. Make your peace.
Don't retreat. No.
I will resist.
Let's see what we can do.
I will help where I can.
Don't mind me.
Together, we stand.
Can't make the demons wait. Beautiful. Let's see what we can do.
My tail is restless.
been here all week. Good guys always win. Here we go.
Are we playing hide and seek now? Sun is restless. I wonder why.
I can handle it.
Rely on me.
What's going on here?
You called?
Oh, me?
Your orders, Commander.
No reason to pause.
Crazy. Should I? Here we go again. I got this.
They will break against our resolve.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Prepare yourself.
Kneel before me.
Distract them from me!
Damn you! getting my ass kicked.
Time to share your treasures!
Are you still here?
Make your peace. Killing
Cover me, all right?
Good guys always win. Bam!
I will resist.
God, it hurts! I'm gonna try.
Prepare yourself.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Desna, guide my hand.
Distract them for me.
Make your peace.
Time to share your treasures.
I will resist.
Can't make the demons wait.
We will win this war.
struggles never cease. This is where I shine.
Should I?
You're a good person. I like you.
I'm Hero Week.
A bright future awaits.
Inimosi travisi! Inimosi travisi! Inimosi travisi! Inimosi travisi! Inimosi travisi!
I shall not be sweet from
I'm
here.
here. Where else would I be?
Let's see what we can do. Here we go. I can handle it. Can't make the demons wait.
Can't be dismissed as a calculation error. You knew failure was a possibility. Then why? Why? Yes, it's decided. I will tell you the truth before we fight to the death. Would you like to know why I upended your life? This place is my demi-plane. I created it when I was a prisoner in Threshold. I would slip away to conduct my rituals here in secret. This is where I decided to create what mortals would later call the World Wound. This is where I made all my preparations. Do you understand? Escaping was never my goal. I could have easily disappeared from Threshold.
We'll make things right.
Should I? Beautiful. Let's see what we can do.
Can't be dismissed as a calculation error. Yes, this place is my demi-plane. I created it when I was a prisoner in Threshold. I would slip away to conduct my rituals here in secret. This is where I decided to create what mortals would later call the World Wound. This is where I made all my preparations. Do you understand? Escaping was never my goal. I could have easily disappeared from Threshold. I could have passed through it like water through sand. Some believe that I brought Sarkoris to ruin out of revenge, and I suppose there is some truth to that. I did have reason for revenge. You've been to the secret part of my laboratory and know what I'm talking about. Or at least you have an inkling. My laboratory. The old house in the middle of nowhere that marked the entrance to my lab. It was the home of Arilu Vorlesh when I was still a mere mortal. I lived there with my son, away from the din of the crowd, and sheltered from the keen gaze of the Sarkorian witch hunters. It was a place where the reality of our world was in close proximity to the abyss. A place where I could study the magic forbidden to all Sarkorians. I thought I had hidden my home well, but I was wrong. They found it. They found us. At that hour, I was there, in the laboratory. That damned laboratory I loved so much. I was absorbed in one of my experiments when the hunters arrived on our doorstep. I was sitting at my desk, recording my observations, thoughts, and calculations, as was my habit. That's when I heard the noise outside. The fight was brief. It barely lasted a moment. By the time I sensed that something was amiss and hurried out to see what was happening, it was too late. All I could do was cradle the body of my dead child and cry after their departing soul. I promise. Because they saw him with a scroll that he had secretly borrowed from my supply. He was trying to perform a forbidden ritual. Children, they are always drawn to the unknown. But for the Threshold hunters, this child playing with a magical trinket he stole from an adult was just as much of a criminal as the worst demon worshippers. I am not concerned with whether it was justified or not, or with the application of morality, the law, or the teachings of any god. Look around you. This demi-plane. The first time I escaped from my cell and ran here, I was trying to resurrect my son. I tried many things, but all my efforts were in vain. The soul had already received Pharasma's judgment and had been sent on the path determined by the gods into the abyss. And when I realized that, I rebelled. But not against my jailers, not against those who had murdered my child, not even against Sarkoris. My uprising was against destiny, death, and the laws that the gods had forced upon our lives. I realized then that I wouldn't be satisfied with simply returning my son to life. I had to shatter this order once and for all, and make it so that neither Pharasma and her lackeys nor death itself could ever stand between us. Only by stepping beyond the bounds of what had been ordained for mortal kind, by obtaining powers that rivaled the divine, could we become free. And with this newfound purpose, I turned myself into a half-demon. Fusing the spiritual essence of the two planes was the only way I could achieve my goal. I let the abyss into my soul and into this world. I opened the world wound. I danced around 3 demon lords, making them assist me without ever revealing my true intentions. They just believed they were dealing with another power-hungry mortal. But in reality, I was after one thing. I wanted to find what was left of my son's soul and give him a new birth. One that would prevent anything from ever harming him again. And then I found you. I chose you because I felt a faint affinity to you. I thought your soul could accept the remains of my son's soul, like the soil takes a seed. I thought I could bring back my child by tethering the mangled remnants of his soul to a pure mortal soul untouched by the abyss. I thought the power of the Nahindrian crystals would allow me to protect him forever. That I could tear him away from the dominion of mortal nature. But I was mistaken in both assumptions. Now I'm about to face the consequences of my mistake. You will witness them as well.
darkness. I will resist.
Cover me, all right?
I got this.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both? Die already.
Damn you! Retreat is not an option!
Desna, guide my hand.
Distract them for me.
Are you still here?
The light. Take you.
Make your peace.
Time to share your treasures.
Good guys always win.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I will resist.
Cover me, all right?
I got this. I'm gonna try this again.
Prepare yourself.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Damn you!
Desna, guide my hand.
Are you still here?
Yanon.
Rimosi travisi!
This war must end.
Here we go. I can handle it.
I will help where I can.
Can't make the demons wait.
You should not have come here. I, Arilu Vorlesh, the one you call the Betrayer, have nothing to offer you but death. Karamzadeh, I will give you the chance to avenge your death. Rise.
Curse you, mortal scum! You have struck ice into my heart. I will devour your souls to loosen its freezing grip.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Hold on!
Crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me. Endure this. Still fight. Victory is worth it.
Nice try. Didn't work, though.
I can still fight.
No reason to pause.
The mortal who ventured recklessly into the abyss has now reached threshold. In Iz, you struck down my creator and master Discari. But if that makes you dismissive of his echo, if you think I do not pose a threat, then you are greatly mistaken. I was hunting the hand of the inheritor in the abyss, not you. And what a good hunt it was. But now things are different. Now you are the prey I covet more than anything else. Master is in the abyss, in his realm. No, he does not wish to meet with you yet. A demon lord cannot afford 2 deaths in succession. It will kill them permanently. No, I'm not afraid of your threats, and there's nothing you could offer me that would make me withdraw. He lost to you. He lost. The great Discari himself lost to a mortal. So what happens if I succeed where the great lord failed? If an echo destroys the one its originator could not defeat, who would that make me? What would it prove? I'll risk my life to know. You are not just my enemy, you are my chance. A chance I won't miss.
Make your peace.
Guys, always win. Kneel before me.
the fray!
I will resist!
Soa, Taya, Ala, Swa, Tam, Ala, Soa, Ala, Taya, Soa, Taya, Swa.
I got this. Bam! Here we go. I can handle it. Can't make the demons wait.
This is where it happened. It was here that I conducted the ritual, sewing my soul and the essence of the abyss together, feeling the world change around me as every stitch brought Galarian closer to the abyss. And it was here that even though you have no memory of it, I did the same to your soul. A researcher must not have any personal feelings for the subjects of their experiments. And yet, I find myself unable to remain completely detached from the world wound. I created it. I allowed it to be. It holds a place in my heart, even if I'm slowly paying for it with my life. A researcher must be particularly resilient in the face of mistakes, incorrect hypotheses, and failed experiments. You are my failed experiment. I think I'll feel some regret for ending your current life, but you can rest assured that such sentiments will not stop me. You're so adept at magic. Of course, I've been preparing for our meeting. And hopefully I've prepared well. When I poured what was left of my son's soul into your soul, I was expecting it to bring him back. They say death and the judgment of Pharasma purges the soul of everything it once was in life. But this cannot be true. I have researched this subject meticulously and have collected enough evidence to prove that supernatural beings born from mortal souls can recall their past. Sometimes partially, sometimes fully. I watched you day and night, waiting for it to happen. For your memory to awaken, or your instincts at least. For anything familiar, something I could immediately recognize. I tested you. I asked you questions and... nothing. Nothing. Yes. And no. Even if I could have brought back my son, I wouldn't have stopped at that. I wouldn't have been satisfied. Not after what I'd gone through. Not after the things I'd learned. I wanted to become stronger. And I wished the same for my child. I didn't want to be afraid of anything. It wasn't the dogs of Threshold, or even Sarkoris itself, that threatened us. It was the laws of a world governed by death, weakness, and separation. That is why I needed the power of the Nehindrian crystals. I did not wish to merely stave off the agony of the wound. I wanted to tear my son from the grasp of everything that makes us weak and mortal. You have seen a goddess. You have been face to face with demon lords. Were you awed by their greatness? Do you enjoy living in a world where your entire life cycle has been predetermined? Where everything, from your birth to what will happen to your soul after you die, has been decided for you? Or do you find, now that you have experienced the mythic power coursing through your blood, that you prefer to live in a world that you can change? A world that offers you a chance to be anything you want. How strange. You are a kindred spirit. We are so alike. Perhaps the experiment wasn't such a failure in the end. But no. No. If a hypothesis is proven wrong, it needs to be rejected. But the research process does not stop there. That is all I can tell you right now. It will kill me eventually, but I still have some time left. Years, or decades perhaps. But it doesn't matter. One of us will die today. The tearing of the soul, followed by a cruel and terrible death. But it will likely be quick. And it's finally time to end all this. Asking me to stop is like asking a river not to flow, or a volcano not to erupt. Death is not the end. I have spent 100 years trying to prove it, and I will not stop now. This experiment was unsuccessful, but that just means I need to adjust the initial conditions and try again. I am still alive. I still have time. You, the current you, will have to die, but only to surrender the soul you share with my son. I will start over. This time I will do everything differently. I will work with even greater precision. I will turn the world upside down if I must. I promise.
Prepare yourself!
Efna. An. 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 Efna.
We'll make things right.
I am here all
My
week.
tail is restless.
Tito. Worash. Han. Nav. Ea. Orama. Nav. Ea. Orama. Nav. Ea. Orama.
But I?
Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Ona adayana. Manistrim Sukino. Laborare sentes. Laborare sentes. Laborare sentes. Laborare sentes. Laborare sentes. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Ona adayana. Ona adayana. Ona adayana. Ona adayana. Ona adayana.
Please, allow me. Inimos travisi. Inimos travisi. Inimos travisi. Inimos travisi. Inimos
my counsel.
You're a good
Something
person.
wrong?
I like you.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
I feel like a chosen one.
Together we stand.
Trust in yourself.
Great. Here we go again.
Don't mind me.
You called?
Decide already.
This war must end.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
Ask nicely.
What's going on here?
Tell me, and I'll do it.
The struggles never cease.
Sodi is restless.
Who, me?
I wonder
I
why.
will help where I can.
I'm here all week.
We will win this war.
Ona Adayana! Ona Adayana, Ona Adayana. Inimosi Tradisi.
This is You're so adept at yes. I will. You have seen how strange when I watch. If a high pop, it will kill me. The tearing of the soul, and it's finally ask death.
I will resist!
Prepare yourself.
Damn you! Kneel before me.
Desna, guide my hand.
Are you still here? This one's mine!
Into the fray!
Make your peace.
Good guys always win!
I never thought that I would be responsible for the creation of my most powerful enemy.
I've been waiting for you to get distracted, so I can stab you in the back!
I would be overjoyed to discover that I am wrong. I tried to hope, even though there was no hope left. But wait, why do you care? Why are you trying to change my mind? That thirst for truth and knowledge, that is so familiar. But what makes you think I will listen to your arguments? I have gone too far to turn back. I must walk the path I have chosen.
Says you.
You think I'm wrong about you? Why? We are not talking about numbers, equations, and magical reactions. This is about the soul. About whether or not you have what I lost. Yes, I remember. I wanted to check, to see for certain if it would awaken your instincts. I was so full of hope that day. Yes, I was disguised as Yaniel. This was our first conversation face to face. I was desperate. I needed to know who you were, to understand what you were. I wanted to find out if there was anything about you I recognized. You hungered for knowledge. You desired the truth more than anything else. Yes. I wanted to see if something would stir within you when you met my son's murderer. And when you encountered the one who betrayed me. But it doesn't matter. I asked questions, you answered them. And I thought I could hear the echoes of the past in your voice. Yes. I was wondering if it would spark something in your memory. It was foolish of me, I know. And yet, you really did pick up my son's favorite belongings first. That's enough. I can see now. It was naive of me to think I could just revive my son the way he was before his death. But there is so much of him in you. So much of me. I can't think of you as anything but my child. I have wandered in the dark for so long. But now I finally see clearly. I know how my path must end. The wound still erodes your soul, as it does mine. Let me put an end to my creation. Let me step into the flames and perish, so that I can heal you. All these years, I've been playing a game with mortals, and forces beyond mortal comprehension. But now I am a pawn in your game. I do not know your next move. I can't even imagine what plan you have in mind. So explain it to me. One step at a time. I see I was right to leave the lexicon in a place where you could find it. Yes, that is correct. We've reached the limits of our power. I did so long ago, and you've realized your full potential only recently. Mythic power cannot be made any stronger. At least, I have not been able to do so successfully. That means we are now living on borrowed time, counting down the days until we die from the wound's influence. No, I have not. I haven't had the chance. It was in Canobris that I had my first chance to test the improved version of the Midnight Bolts against the Demon Lord Discari. The crystal dagger you found in Canobris was the first Nihindrian crystal that was procured in such a fashion. I gather that you know more about them than I do. Yes, I am sure that is the case. I have evidence from my experiments. The wound affects the material plane, poisoning it with the corruption of the Abyss. But it also affects the Abyss, bringing in a small amount of order and harmony from the material plane. The only reason it is not as apparent in the Abyss is the presence of the Demon Lords. They hold near infinite power over their realms, and their existence staves off the wound's influence. Yes, indeed. The Sword of Valor was Iomede's banner before she passed the test of the Starstone and ascended to heaven. I've never studied the Sword of Valor. Perhaps I should have. It is a truly fascinating artifact, and the way it interacts with you is incredible. Could it have picked up the early signs of your nascent divinity? I do not know. It's unpredictable and dangerous, but all bold plans carry risk. What you propose might work. Whoever absorbs the power of a newly killed Demon Lord will inherit their realm in the Abyss. If we throw in a connection to the wound, we will end up with something unique. You will have the power of a demigod and an abyssal realm that changes at your whim. Yes, your plan might work. I see no reason we shouldn't at least try. But how? There are only 3 Demon Lords whose realms are tied to the wound. Baphomet, Discari, and Nocticula. I doubt we'd be able to carry out a cunning murder of the Lady of Cunning and Murder. As for Baphomet and Discari, after the lessons you've taught them, they will never risk another engagement. They'll engage in clever maneuvers. They'll hide, but they won't face you in battle. They are bound to appear? I didn't know that. No wonder Demon Lords are so careful about choosing archpriests. Correct. And the Locust Lord still hasn't deprived me of his favor. He should have done that a long, long time ago. Yes, it is true. Baphomet outsmarted himself when he granted me power and patronage behind Discari's back. And I could summon them. No, it's still too much of a risk. The world wound is more than a rift. It has a life of its own. To accomplish the plan you have conceived, we would need to channel an immense current of power through it, all the way to the realms of the Demon Lords. It would be 100 times more difficult than simply closing the wound. It's remarkable that the worshippers of Pelura were able to discern this. Yes, you are correct. Such days do exist, but they occur very rarely, only once or twice a century at most. I can't run the full calculations right now, but I think you're right. This is the day when the wound is most malleable. We could shape it as easily as a master potter molds soft clay. I have one final question for you. Do you have a new Nahindrian crystal in your possession? Without one, this whole plan is doomed. Unless, of course, you happen to have a midnight bolt. If so, we can procure a crystal right now. They are Nocticula's weapon of choice. She infused the bolts with a small amount of her power, making them deadly to the Abyssal Lords. I've changed their properties so that if a Demon Lord is hit with a bolt, their blood and life force will form a new Nahindrian crystal. Prior to my alterations, the crystals would only form inside the bodies of the Demon Lords that were slain in the Abyss. A process that took centuries. Then let us begin. I do love interesting challenges. Discari, Lord of the Locust Host, Aurilu Vorlesh calls to you, as I once called before from within these very walls. I am the first of your servants, and I summon you. Come! Baphomet, Lord of beasts and labyrinths, heed the voice of Aurilu the Witch. You accepted me into the ranks of your servants, and I summon you now as the first among them. Come! 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 Come!
gods have decided to set a trap for me. You have spun out your betrayal like an intricate web, but it will take more than that to bring down the hunger of the abyss.
First, my daughter failed me. And now my chosen mortal favorite does the same. Arilu, do you not see that this alliance with your mortal creation will give you nothing? You could have served the greatest of masters, yet you chose to be the puppet of your own creation.
Enough, Baphomet! You are wasting your time on words when the time for words has long passed. We shall fight those who have challenged us and obliterate them. Daskari has spoken. You are correct. I am a threat. And once I'm finished with you, my scythe will sweep across your world, starting with the allies you've brought here.
You believe yourselves to be our masters. You think you will be our doom. But you've never been anything more than a source of power. We will drain this source to the last drop. It is done. The road to greatness lies ahead. All that remains is for you to use a crystal. I can only guess. The regular crystals allowed you to impart some of your power to your followers, those whose souls were closely tied to yours. It is likely that an improved crystal would let you endow your companions with a small amount of the demigod-like power you are about to receive. The wound will eventually destroy my soul. I will never be truly healed. But I have no regrets. I achieved everything I wanted and more. Ascend together? And live without fear of gods or demons, exploring the infinite world. You truly want this. I can't believe it. But I will grant you your wish.
Shall we rest now?
And what of me, the writer of these words? The half-demon witch known as the architect of the world wound. I gained more than I could have hoped. I achieved my purpose. I've vanquished death. Untold might and all eternity lie ahead. How should I spend that eternity? I have not yet decided. But I know, from experience, I know that every moment is priceless if it is spent with the one who matters most to you. I have recounted the story of my life for you, Pharasma, Lady of Graves. Not only of my life, but of the Commander's also. I believe the tale of such an illustrious figure would pique even a goddess's curiosity. I have come here to say that he and I are no longer in your power. This is the last, most significant result of my transformation experiment.
He is no longer within my power. This is true. Divinity has given him the right to decide his own fate. But you entered my boneyard to bring me these tidings. And it is within my power to unmake you, destroy you, and erase you from the cosmos. I wonder, did he anticipate such an outcome? Did he purposefully choose you to be his emissary?
I have relayed my message. Farewell, Lady of Graves. We will not meet again.
Their combined power has grown immensely, enough to almost rival my own. So be it.